train for
Today
Taranto.
we are in Brindisi Central again and heading for Taranto. We'll make a stop on the way at Oria. This is Oria. Oria is believed to have been the capital of the ancient Messapians, a quietly civilized people who inhabited the region before the arrival of the Greeks. To the Hohenstaufen Emperor Henry, this kingdom was a remote outpost of his empire, and he possibly neglected it. The natives took advantage of this eventually and revolted. They were severely put down. During this putting down, Henry unfortunately died of dysentery, and his 3-year-old son Frederick became king and emperor. There was constant strife throughout the regency of his mother Constance, but when Frederick assumed the government, his aim was to recreate the unity of the Normans. He built many castles throughout the area to keep control of the natives. Still, however, throughout, the Hohenstaufens were never really accepted. Neither did the Hohenstaufen possession of the kingdom suit the Pope. And eventually the Pope, somehow beyond my comprehension, auctioned the franchise for the kingdom, and the winner was the King of England. And for 10 years Edmund of Lancaster was King of Sicily. He never set foot in the kingdom, and when a new pope came on the scene, who happened to be French, he gave the franchise, or allotted the franchise, to Charles of Anjou, brother of the French King Louis IX, Saint Louis. This terrace is part of the castle just below the turrets we've seen. In 1266 the French, or Angevin, beat the Hohenstaufen army, and the Angevins, French, took over. There's another church right next to the castle, and today seems to be a play day for the children at the school next door. We're making our way back to the station now. As far as I can understand, that means a gorilla escaped from the zoo in Oria. I don't know if it's a joke or what. Now that's San Francisco. And we're on our way to Taranto, or as we used to call it, Taranto. Now we've got coming up here some entire fields covered in this white muslin stuff. They aren't covered, vines presumably, and these are entire fields. Whether it's to keep the bees in or something else out, I'm not really sure. Now this next thing is actually the inner bay at Taranto, home of the Italian Navy, which was bombed from Malta several times during the last war. Now, I never really did get to grips with Taranto. I didn't see the modern part, just the old part, said to have been started by the Spartans in 7th century BC or whatever. You see, most of this seems, opposite the Fish Quay, seems to be waiting for restoration. And if we work our way up through this, higher up the hill, we can see that restoration has started. The EU common market seems to be involved, of course. Now they don't look too bad there, but here's restoration underway, and it's coming down this pipeline, up that pipeline there, over there and into there. Now through these dodgy alleyways, in the middle of them somewhere, is the cathedral. A church here since the 4th century, then it became a mosque, then in the 11th century with the Normans taking over again was rebuilt Romanesque. There are apparently columns in there borrowed from ancient Greek temples. I didn't see them because it was closed. Quite a mixture.